Hi everyone, I wanted to create a little video explaining how the salary schedules and numbers and everything else were worked out because there seems to be some confusion. So I've already worked out the numbers for someone who in the 2014-15 school year was on a master's plus 21, step 13. That's this red box right here. So this person in 2014-15 was making $58,338. Because we did not have a contract at the beginning of 2015-16, a person at Masters plus 21 step 13 would have automatically moved down to step 14. So for the current school year, the paychecks you would have gotten in September would have reflected this increase to $61,117. That is a difference of $2,779 already distributed throughout the paychecks. So after negotiations, what happened is 3% new money was added into the entirety of the salary schedule. The step 1 was eliminated, so this basically is gone. Okay. And a new step was added. In effect, adding, if we had still been using the same numbers, it would have been a step 18, but it wasn't because we had already eliminated this first step here. So this number 2 became the new number 1, number 3 became the number 2, and number 4 became the number 3, and so on. So because in a contract it states that if you don't have a new salary schedule, you automatically get the step, some people automatically moved, this person right here automatically moved down to step 14. In the new contract, it was negotiated that the person would stay at this column, which is the new step 13, because we had to rename it. So they're still making $61,117, but actually a little bit more. So if you look over in the, and I'm just going to bring this to the front. If you look over in this column, the person, well, it's still not in the front. Sorry about that. Okay, so this person was making $61,117, but the new step 13, which really was the old step 14, just numbered differently, would now be making $61,460, which the differential paycheck would have been $343. So you're still getting a little bit more than you originally got getting this automatic increase. So in effect, people, the other situation that happened, people who were at max, the reason why their numbers are a little bit different is if we take someone in the same column and that person was making $67,125, there was no automatic step increase for that person to get at the start of the school year without a contract. So this person at max got nothing different in their paycheck. There was no raise, nothing additional. And so under the new contract, you know, because this person has probably been at step 17 for a couple of years, under the new contract, that person would be making $68,718. So the same thing happens for the next school year. Basically, in order to bring our base up, we are cutting step number 1, adding a new step at the bottom, and shifting all the numbers. And so, you know, if you were a step 9 this year in a column, you're still going to be a step 9, you've still gotten an increase, but the numbers have been rearranged. So the superintendent is aware that the step numbers no longer reflect our years of experience. So new people coming in won't necessarily be making more than people with the same amount of experience. The only difference, the only thing I would say that would be different about that is brand new people could potentially be making the same amount as people who have been in the district for a year or two, or who have been teaching for a year or two. But that's just the only way we can get our base up to the $40,000 mark, or even more in the 16-17 school year. So I hope this makes sense. If you need more help playing with your numbers and making sure they're correct, you can email myself or Sherry Torrey. So I hope this is helpful. Thanks.